What's up, my friend? Welcome back to another video. And today I wanted to share with you a simple method for building a client-based business from YouTube, or really any other social platform that you use. But my personal favorite is YouTube because, it's evergreen, the content lives there forever, and it can serve you 24/7 without you having to do anything else. So essentially, if you want to build a client-based business, you have to have an online presence to begin with. This is so important because how else are people going to find you, right? Unless you're already super connected in the industry that you're in, you have to put yourself out there in the first place. So that's why YouTube is so powerful, because the content that's out there, it draws people into you 24/7. If people are looking for something and you help them solve a specific problem, then your YouTube videos can be so powerful. So the first step I would recommend to attracting clients consistently is to be putting out free content on a weekly basis. And here, if you take a look at my YouTube channel, I do a lot of piano, composing, arranging content and tutorials on my channel. And so essentially, everything that I put out there is to help people write music, produce music on their computer, and make it sound as good as possible, specifically orchestral music. Now, what you notice here is that in the description box, not only do I tell them about what the video is about, but I also link them to a freebie, a lead magnet. And this is what step 2 is all about. So if step 1 is putting out free content on a regular basis, step 2 is to then take those viewers, whether they're new viewers or people who have been subscribed for a long time, and start building an email list from YouTube. So for example, if you click on this link, it takes you to a landing page that I've created on Kajabi that gives them a very simple form to fill out. I like to collect both their name and their email address, but if you want to keep things ultra simple, all you need to really collect is their email address. I just like to collect their first name as well because I like to personalize my emails that I write. For example, hey John or hey Chris, you can do that when you collect their name. So when you create your form inside of Kajabi, you attach it to a landing page, and then you can create a heading and a subheading, which is greatly recommended so that they know a very clear idea of what you're offering, whether it's a PDF guide or a workshop or something. It has to be very valuable so that they want to download it in exchange for their contact information. And then when they click on that, they are immediately opted into your email list, and now this is how you build your email list passively. People find your content on YouTube or any social media platform, they opt into your email list, and now they're a part of your system. Now you can see why this is so powerful, right? Because as more and more people join your email list, you can now send them automatic emails through your email provider. Again, Kajabi offers this, and you can offer them your paid products and services. So maybe you want to create clients or you want to give people a really easy way to get in touch with you. Well, you can send them an automatic email once they opt in and ask them, how can I help you right now? Or if we could work together one-on-one, what would be the main problem you'd be facing right now? And how could I help you the best that I can? And a percentage of those people who receive those questions in this automatic email will reply to you. And that's how you start to learn your audience and get that client base built up. The third step would be to take a slightly more active approach as well and actually create a website to go along with your free content and your landing pages. So if you're a creator of any sort, it's always a good idea to have a website, right? People still have websites nowadays. They're so important to give people a sense of what you do and who you are. And so the thing I like to do is I give them a couple of buttons right here in the middle of my page. I can take them either to a page that tells them about my programs, my courses, my communities, so they can go visit those things directly. As you can see here, these are all my online courses. I have some coaching programs down here as well. The other thing they can do is click on the services that I offer, whether it's songwriting and orchestration. These are the clients that I've worked with and some examples of my work, right? And then at the very bottom, I have a contact me button that takes them to a contact me page. And here I give them my email address so they can contact me directly. And that is how people can get in touch with me manually as well. So you can see there's multiple ways for people to get in touch. They can either opt in through my email list or opt into my email list through this form. And that way is a very passive process. Or if they want to reach out to me personally and send me an email, then they can do that as well. So it's all about just creating multiple platforms or multiple ways for people to get into your network. And this is the way that I've personally done it. You can do it whichever way you want. But I think if you follow these 3 steps, you'll have pretty much a good system set up going that it makes it very easy for people not only to find you, but also get in touch with you and for you to get to learn more about them and eventually offer them your paid products and services. So this is exactly how I've built up a client base over the years. I have my free content on YouTube. I also host my music on there. So if people come across one of my tutorials, let's say teaching them how to write for a violin or how to make your mixes sound big and full and lush, and then they're like, okay, that's all well and good, but what does Chris's music actually sound like? They can go onto one of my playlists on YouTube, for example here, playlists. I have my albums listed here as well. Then they can listen to those albums, they can reach out through my email address, or they can download one of my lead magnets, again, opting into my email list, and that's how we can get connected like that, right? But it's so important that you have content out there in the first place, because if you don't, again, it's very hard for people to know, like, and trust you. But if they see you already have an established platform, an established brand, then it makes it all the more easy for them to get to trust you. And, they can actually see what you do, and your proof of the pudding is the work you put out there. So it makes it that much easier for them to say yes and want to work with you. Okay? So hopefully that kind of makes sense. If you have any questions about it, do let me know below. It is sort of different compared to having just that passive income stream, right? Because working with clients actually takes your time. But if you want that additional aspect to your business, having an additional leg or having that additional income stream, then it's a really great thing to do, is to work with people one-on-one and really help them as powerfully as possible. So with all that said, if you want to try out the platform that I use for my business, Kajabi, for yourself, and have everything set up under one roof, I've done so much content on Kajabi over the years, so you can check that out, on the channel, all the tutorials. But if you do want to try it out for yourself, they give you a 14-day free trial on their website. But if you do use my link down below in the description, christophersiu.com/Kajabi, then I can get you an extended 30-day free trial on the platform, plus 2 bonus mini courses, Kajabi in 30 days, and content marketing for creatives, both of which I'll give you as a thank you for using my link down below. And of course, you can take advantage of that 30-day free trial to get everything set up as quickly as possible. So thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next video, and I'll see you very, very soon. Take care.